because you can't drive. Your family was involved in a crash and you have anxiety. Tired of asking your friends and family for a ride. Today, I'm going to show you how to end all this pain. I'm going to show you how to drive as a beginner. I'm going to take you through the processes. Let's fix this. When you first get into the car, you want to put on your seatbelt. That's the first thing you want to do. And you want to come in and lock your door. I want you to adjust your seat properly. You might have to move it up or back, depending on how tall or short you are. I'm about 6'4". I need you to frame the rear window in your mirror. So when you're driving, you can look up and see your driver's side and passenger side mirrors. I want you to look straight ahead and bring the mirror in a little bit so you can see the rear door handle. I want you to look to the passenger side. I want you to lean over. I want you to adjust that mirror so you can see the rear handle. Sit back so you can see the middle, the left, and the right. Congratulations. You've just adjusted your mirrors. Now, you want to be able to pivot your foot between the gas and brake. Don't pick it up. Your foot will get stuck. So I'm going to show you how to put it in reverse. We put our foot on the brake. We put it into R. R is for reverse. And we're going to look over our shoulders left and right. Yes, we have a backup camera, but you cannot rely on your backup camera. We're going to start slow. We're going to go through some main low traffic streets, and I'm going to take you on this journey to help you plan. We're going to come up to the edge of a driveway. We have to yield. I'm going to look left, right, left. Go in the nearest lane. We want to gradually push the gas and pick up. You see a yellow sign, that's a warning for kids. You're going to see a red sign. That is a regulatory sign. Not a regular sign, a regulatory sign. We want to stop. S-T-O-P. There's another warning sign, school zone crossing. This road runs parallel to the expressway. This is called the service drive. Your speed should be about 30 to 35 miles an hour. If you go over that speed limit, you will get a ticket or a warning, and you will fail your test. It's not about speed right now. It's about us taking our time, and I'm going to help you with that. This is a regulatory sign. We have to basically yield, and I'm going to show you. And you look over your shoulder to check the ramp to the expressway. It's clear. I want to continue. We're looking straight ahead. You should see the car ahead of us. If we look down at the lines, we're going to drift. If we're not aware of our lane line reference, we're going to hit the white car. Take your time. Don't grip the wheel. If you grip the wheel, the car will go right, left, right, left. It is really scary. So don't squeeze the wheel with your hand. Take your time. It's okay to be scared. I'm going to support you. I'm not going to criticize. I'm just going to listen. Everything is good so far. We're about 30. We're a little slow, but that's fine. We haven't hit anything yet, and we don't plan on hitting anything yet. We want to take our time. We're on a one-way, if you didn't know. All the signs are facing us. All the traffic is going in the same direction. I want you to learn to start reading signs to help you understand. This is a warning sign, the yellow and red sign. It tells us there's a stop sign ahead. If you're not paying attention, you will fail your test. we will come up and stop. Have a complete stop for 3 seconds. 1001, 1002, 1003. That's all that you need to do. No fuss, no strain. Stand on principles. We're going to have to get over. This yield is for us. We have to look over our shoulder. I'm going to show you this. I'm looking, checking. I'm looking, checking. I got to get over one more lane. Literally, I'm looking over my shoulder. Now we have the car positioned properly. We want to take our time. This lane goes straight or turns left. We want to go straight. You should see the pavement markings and the green lights. We're going to turn on our left blinker and we're going to merge on the freeway. You want to build up speed about 50 miles an hour, third gear merge, and we want to come out to the first lane. That's what you need to do. It is kind of scary because you don't know how fast you need to go, and it does feel like you're losing control. We're about 53 miles an hour. We're in the right lane. L-A-N-E. You won't go very fast. In fact, you're going to go under the limit. And you're going to hold up cars. Try not to get too nervous. Take your time. Be patient. The reality is you don't want to pass that truck. But if you don't, you're going to hold up traffic. And cars are going to tailgate you. I recall 2 days ago, we almost got cut off by a car who was passing us in the right lane and did not check their blind spot. We're entering the no zones. Left side, right side, front and back of this big truck. If the driver doesn't see us in the mirrors, then we could get pushed out of the way. Congratulations. Yes, I will teach you how to drive. You came to the right place. We're going to follow the curve. I'm a state certified driving instructor. I teach in the Midwest. I'm licensed by the state. And I've decided to do tutorials and master classes aimed at helping the general public learn how to drive. We're about 50 miles an hour, 55. I'm confused by their blinker. Hey, something is going on. I got to slow down a little bit. We want to maintain good speed. And the reality is you're going to stay in the right lane. You won't go to the middle. You won't go to the left. So we're going to stay about 55 to 60. But your question, Tam. We're maintaining safe speed control. I'm using lane line reference. Everything that I'm saying is driver's education related. We have the edge line to the right. That's the solid white line. This line helps you navigate the road safely at night when there's fog or hazardous conditions. Expressways are limited access. You take a ramp to get on, take a ramp to get off. I'm going to get over one lane to the left. The middle lane is the safest lane. You can see traffic to the left. You can see traffic in the middle, ahead of us. And you can see traffic to the right. RIGHT. I recall when we had rain 24 hours ago, one of my students skidded out of control. I had to help them, and we steered the car straight. What I want you to do when you're driving in the rain is take your time. I see the bus getting over. I'm lifting my foot. I'm maintaining room. Oh, by the way, you want at least 3 to 5 blinks of your blinker. Your blinker is the light that is in the back, that yellow lens on the bus. That lens is only for when you have to change a lane. When you turn on the blinker, the orange light will come on, and if the driver wants to make a left turn, the left blinker will come on. If the driver wants to make a right turn, the right blinker will come on. I know you're concerned about other drivers, and you should be. Many of them don't respect the HTS. The HTS is the Highway Transportation System. This is what we're on now. We're on I-94. We are traveling east. This is a major expressway in the Midwest part of the United States. What are some expressways near you? I'm lifting my foot a little bit. I don't want to tailgate this vehicle. I'm taking my time. Now, some of you are asking, what about this white line? What does this mean? This line is here to discourage changing lanes. You could if you have to, but it's a little bit more difficult because of the steepness and the angle of the curve. Now we can change lanes safely. This burgundy car is aggressively tailgating a black car. That's road rage. It's not necessary. This is, now you see the other car behind them. Now we have a wolf pack. You see for yourself what it looks like. Those 3 cars to the left are dangerous. They're keeping less than a 3-second following distance. The person in the minivan should get over, but they're not. So now you see road rage. I want you to see this for yourself. We want to avoid that. It's not even necessary. You can't bully someone and make them go faster. That could be a ticketable offense, and there they go. They cut off the bus. They got angry for nothing. Congratulations. I want you to see real life. Meanwhile, the bus got over. And the burgundy truck is behind traffic again. So all that work for nothing. Now they're really heated. And now the black vehicle got over. It doesn't pay to be aggressive. Enjoy your journey. We all have to share the road in the highway transportation system, the HTS. We need to maintain our vehicle in good working condition. We need to make sure we're rested. We need to make sure we have our proper insurance, registration, and proper license. As an instructor, I have a special license myself. It's an instructor endorsement to teach adults and teens. If I was a semi-truck driver, I would have a CDL class 1 or 2 or 3. I'm at about 70, maintaining good speed, and I want to show you the back view. I'm just trying to be comfortable. My hands are at 8 and 4. I'm looking ahead. I'm trying to be smooth. I'm checking my mirrors. The transit vehicle is in my blind spot to my right. I just looked over my shoulder. It's almost like you have a 360 camera, but our right eye sees from a certain angle. It's more than 160, 180 degrees. Our left eye sees at a certain angle. Together, both of those images are put into our brain. So we have our right eye seeing here, our left eye seeing here, and those images go into our brain, such as that car merging out. There's a truck coming to my left. I'm taking my time. I'm right at about 70. I'm good. That car needs a muffler. It is so loud. You can hear it. Hear it? Sorry. You hear that noise? Imagine driving for hours and hours. That would give you a headache. I've been there before. But we're going to give them grace, but that will give you a headache. That is not what a good drive should be. On your road test, they might not allow you to take that vehicle out. It's not in good operating condition. But I'm just keeping it real with you. All right, we're still smooth. We're going east on I-94. We're taking our time. We're looking ahead. We're keeping good speed and good space. The blue car just cut over, tailgating, loud. I don't want to be by that. I hear it too, and you hear it. It's going to give us a headache. If you keep listening to that, and I'm going to show you, they just cut over to the left. No one wants to hear that noise. We're nice and smooth. This is somewhat peaceful. Speed control is pretty consistent. Lane line reference is decent. My hands are at 8 and 4. I have a slight bend in my elbow. And I'm trying to maintain a 3-second following distance. 1001, 1002. I'm about 2.5 seconds from this white van. I'm trying to keep good speed and good space. I'm off the gas. I'm letting gravity pull us down. And I want to be patient. Patience is a virtue. They're from Colorado. I'm at about 70 to 73 miles an hour. A white car is tailgating me. You'll be able to see it. I'm going to get over one lane to the right, looked over my shoulder, checked. That's a pretty good lane change. You'll see the car coming up to my left. You'll see the car to my left. That was my blind spot. You saw that. And then you'll see the car passing us. Okay, you saw the blind spot. So now you know what it is. All right, we're maintaining good speed. The next concern is the cars to the right. They have to yield to us, but sometimes they don't. Three, 4, 5, 6. 6 blinks. That's pretty good. We're going to get off at this exit, 100 feet or half a block. You probably said, how do I know all this stuff? I teach daily, either through online, in the car, virtual class, or in person. I'm going around this curve. I want to show you this. This is a really long curve. We're trying to take our time. We're going to squeeze our brakes. And we want to follow the curve around to the left, but the chevron alignment signs are on the right. We're going to take you on a route that I take my clients on. We got to come up and stop. S-T-O-P. But I'm going to go up. check traffic. I'm going to make my turn in the first lane. We want to continue. We want to look ahead. We want to watch traffic. We see the yellow light, foot's off the gas. We want to squeeze our brake. We are moving. You see that car cut them off? Yeah. They're upset. Dangerous. You can't be careless like that. Are you learning? What is your takeaway? TAKEAWAY. Semicolon. People don't use blinkers. They cut you off. You have to have a defensive mindset, and we're following the Smith system, always leaving out. Always be a defensive driver. This is for beginners to learn how to drive. We're going to follow this curve. I'm going to take you on another route. Your instructor should be taking you on various roads. We were through a neighborhood. They're going really slow. I don't understand why. The speed limit here is 55. They just put us all in danger because of their dog. I'm not mad, but think about it. Speed limit here is 55. We're going to go up to the light and make a right. I want you to look around the curve. Tell me what color the light is. Okay, the light is red. We're going to turn on our right turn signal. Here's another common failure point. You must stop. S-T-O-P. We're going to stop behind the stop line. That's that big, thick white line, and we stop. Now, I'm going to show you what I'm doing. I'm looking to the left, moving forward. It's called showing the car. But there's a semi-truck. There's a big gravel truck and traffic coming. I want you to see this. You'll see those cars going by. I can't turn because I will get hit. You have to wait. I should see you looking at traffic just like I'm looking and waiting. We're waiting for the green. There's also a bike rider coming. So you got to scan. You got to look left, right, left. The bicyclist is coming through. I'm patient. I'm fine. I want to show you the bicyclist. See the bicyclist? Didn't that work? It's clear. I can turn on red. In this case, I'm going to go to the second lane. Now, I always preach going into the nearest lane. In this case, I'm going to give the bicyclist a full lane. Now I'm going to get back over to the right. I look over my right shoulder. I don't want to cut off the bike, so we wanted to give them room. I'm from the Midwest. I am a driving instructor. I'm going through the processes of teaching you how to drive. We're maintaining good speed around the curve. We're looking ahead. We're coming up to a roundabout. So you're getting some really good information. We want to take our time and be consistent. All right, warning sign. Drop our speed to 15. This will be on your test because on my road skills evaluation, if a roundabout is available, they're going to take you on it. So we want to yield. There's a yield sign. We're looking to our left, checking cars, clear, and we want to gradually accelerate through and pick up speed, truck entrance, exiting roadway. So we want to be mindful. Now we have a double yellow, two-way traffic, we can't pass. We have the white line. You remember I talked about that? That's your edge line. Marks the edge of the road. I've had students fall off the line. And you're probably saying, how did they do that? They were looking down at the line. And now we have construction. And I want to be mindful. I want to keep moving. I want to keep it moving. I'm going to stay to the right. And I'm going to get over one lane to the left. I'm going to make a lane change. I'm going to follow the road. And I'm scanning left, middle, and right. I'm going to get back over to the right. Cancel your blinker. Take your time. As you're slowing down, you should be looking left, middle, right, and occasionally checking your rear mirror. I don't want to be rear-ended. I'm going to squeeze my brakes, and I want to make sure I'm behind the stop line. And you should see a vehicle coming up behind me. Looks clear, and then I'm going to show you the front view. We see the car ahead of us. I want to keep moving, and I'm waiting. All those cars, except for the white one, they're from Florida, they're past the stop line. That's a minus. We are taking our time and looking around our environment. Okay, light's green, we look left and right. Last week, I had a student panic when these cars merged off the freeway. They have to yield to us. I want to take my time, and I'm going to gradually pick up. A lot of these cars come speeding out the freeway, and they'll just blow lights. So we are practicing defensive driving skills. See, I'm covering my brake. Once you recognize dangerous situations, and you don't know right now, the Mount Clemens Trap area is one. Downtown areas have thousands of pedestrians and cars and crosswalks. This white van ahead of us is tailgating. They keep tapping brakes and tapping brakes and tapping brakes. Don't develop that habit of aggressively tailgating. We're going to turn on our right turn signal, and we're going to get in where the line is broken. Try not to run yellow lights. We want to come up and stop. You stop behind the stop line and looking to our left. We're looking for cars and trucks and pedestrians. Also, there could be a bicyclist riding on the sidewalk to my right, or a bicyclist riding on the curb that could get hit. It's called a right hook. The opposite is the left cross. If you're on a bike, you need to ride with the flow of the traffic. If you're walking, you need to walk against the flow of the traffic. Let's go up and check traffic. Cars are still coming. You'll see the semi-truck. Clear. I see the pedestrian. I looked. They're about to get hit. What are you doing? That's what happens. Are you learning? They're going to get ran over. But I covered my brake. And you got to learn. So we learn. We don't get mad. We live another day. I want to continue to do my best work and to continue to elevate. I see cars, I see people, and I want to be aware. I want to maintain good speed, good space, and be patient. I'm scanning left, middle, and right. There's a huge truck ahead of me. I want to back off. I want to take my time. I want to be aware of my surroundings. Extremely important. I want to have a good following distance. And we need to make a right turn at the street, so about 100 feet, a half a block. Then I'm going to get on my brakes. I'm going to show you. I look where I want to go. Then I turn out. I see the pedestrian. I'm going to turn on right turn signal. I'm looking at him or her. I'm going to let them walk by first. And then once he touches the sidewalk, I'm good. And then I turn. And then I turn out. Let's talk about what you learned. Let's understand our purpose, because this is a masterclass to teach you how to drive. I want to go right to safe driving behavior. Number one, do you put on your seatbelt? The seatbelt is on when you first get in the car. Number two, do you maintain proper speed at all times? If it's 50, you need to be at 50. If it's 70, you need to be at 70. Number three, do you maintain a safe following distance? You want to have a minimum of 3 seconds following distance. You want to have a car length for every 10 miles an hour. Number four, do you identify and understand and respond appropriately to traffic signs and signals? You want to stop. For instance, there's a stop sign ahead. That stop sign that is right ahead of us, if we don't stop, we can get a ticket, we can hit someone. We do not have the right of way. Next, number five, do you demonstrate proper use of mirrors? We have our center mirror, we have our left mirror, driver's side, our passenger side mirror. All these mirrors help you, but we still have blind spots. There are four. There's one in front of the car, behind the car, to the left, over my shoulder, to the right, over my shoulder. Using your blinker and check your mirrors is not enough. You can hit a car and that could be automatic failure. 2 or more dangerous maneuvers will result in automatic failure. One automatic failure will be striking an object, hitting a curb, hitting a car, hitting a sign. Another dangerous maneuver will be cutting out in front of traffic without yielding. That's constitute a dangerous maneuver. 2 of those, automatic fail. But let's not talk about negative manifestation. Let's talk about safe driving behavior. Number 6, do you understand the different vehicle capabilities? Semi-trucks. They have 4 no zones, left side, right side, front, and back. Next, 7, do you understand effectively manages risk? We're in a neighborhood. They're kids. They're people who do not stop. They're letting their guard down. They are taking off their seatbelt. They think, oh, I'm comfortable, I can drive. You just ran over a kid. Number 8, demonstrating the ability to select gaps and avoid hesitation. Let's talk about this. You're getting ready to make a left turn. You're coming up to the middle of the intersection, and you're getting ready to turn and then you hesitate. That could be grounds for automatic failure, but you stopped. And a light just turned, your light just turned red. You got to make your turn. You can't stay in the middle. Okay. I need you to be aware. Expressways, adjust your speed up or down based on the traffic. If they're going over the speed limit, you must drive at the speed limit. Next, do you select the best gap? I drove primarily in the right lane when we first started, showing you what you will do as a beginner driver. And then we got to middle lane. We were looking left, middle, and right. And we were at about the speed limit, no fuss, no strain. That's good teaching. Next, maintains proper following distance. I kept space. Space, S-P-A-C-E. I wasn't tailgating cars. I wasn't so far back that I'm going to start bringing doubt to my instructor or road tester. You have to stay with the flow of the traffic. If you're too far and too slow, that constitutes a dangerous maneuver. And I'm not talking about 3 or 4 under, I'm talking about 5, 7, 10, 12. Next, do you turn your head and checking blind spots? No steering wheel movement. My hands, let's pretend this is the steering wheel. I look over my left shoulder, I've just turned the wheel. dangerous maneuver. Let's pretend I'm holding steering wheel, look over my right shoulder, dangerous maneuver. You need to be visualizing this as I'm going through. I am a state certified driving instructor. I'm taking you through the process. I'm explaining what is going on. Next, do you slow down in the deceleration lane, not on the expressway? If you slow down the expressway, you will get rear-ended. You will get a minus. Someone speeding will hit you. Next, gradually moves into the lane. You want to use your blinker. If I'm getting over to the left, blinker down, mirror, turn signal, blind spot. I get over one lane. Maintain speed. I look again, gradually get over. We're not cutting over one big swoop. Do you maintain proper speed and following distance? It is critical for you to understand this. Let's talk about looking for space. As I'm driving, I always talk about looking straight, looking left, looking right. You should be able to see my eyes. I'm looking straight, I'm looking to the left, and I'm looking to the right. You must have eye movement. Do you obey traffic signs and signals? Stop means stop. A 3-second, 1001, 1002, and 1003. If you can pause and do that, you're good. G-O-O-D. Next, understands rules of the right of way. The first car to get here is the first car to leave. If someone waves you through and you cause an accident, that is automatic failure. I did a live on that. You have to look it up. Stops in the proper position behind the stop line. That's that big, thick, white line. You stop behind there. You have two smaller, thinner lines. You want to maintain good speed and good space. Next, I need you to be a consistent driver. I need you to stay consistent. I need you to do a good job. So that's what I need you to do, is really be aware. I want to tell you before you fail what you need to do. The following dangerous maneuvers will result in an automatic failure. 1, the teacher or road tester has to intervene. Grab the wheel. You just cut a car off. Grab the wheel. We crash. 2, you disobey regulatory signs or signals. Stop sign, speed limit sign, yield. Number 3, speeding 10 or more over the limit. I'm not talking about where you hit the gas to pass that car and get back over. You're consistently 10 over the limit. It's 70, you're doing 80. It's 35, you're doing 45. It's 45, you're doing 55. You get the example. Dangerous maneuver. You cut off a car to make a turn. Dangerous. You make a left, but you hesitate because you didn't see the car. Dangerous maneuver. You strike an object. I had a client hit a stop sign. They failed. It made me cry because we put a lot of time into that client. You strike an object, automatic fail. Curb, sign, car, automatic failure. And you fail to yield. What are your takeaways today? TAKEAWAY, semicolon. In the chat, in the comments, you type takeaway. I need you to think about what we went over today, apply it, and I'll be going live later today. Thank you.